In the heart of a relentless blizzard, the Martins seek refuge in a secluded cabin, unaware that the storm outside is nothing compared to the tempest within. As haunting whispers and buried secrets emerge, reality begins to unravel. Will they confront their pasts or become prisoners of the cabin's chilling legacy? So, picture this. The Martins, a blended family of 5, pull up to a remote cabin, ready for a winter getaway. But you can feel it, right? Tensions are already bubbling. Ethan, the widowed dad, is struggling to mesh with his new wife, Claire. You know how it is, everyone trying to find their place. Just as they start settling in, the weather report buzzes with news of a blizzard. Would you stay? They do, thinking it's just a bit of snow. Little do they know, this storm's the least of their worries. As the snow piles up outside, the atmosphere inside the cabin starts to change. You ever notice how the quiet can make the mind wander? That's what's happening here. Claire's son, Alex, stumbles upon an old diary in the attic. Sounds cliché, right? But this one hints at a haunting past. Suddenly, the Martins aren't just fighting the storm. They're facing their own demons. Secrets, guilt, those things you bury deep down, they're all bubbling to the surface. And as the walls close in, they begin to realize they're not alone. What happens next? Let's find out. The snow keeps falling, and that's when things get strange. Ethan, poor guy, starts seeing Anna, his late wife. I mean, can you imagine? It feels so real, he can't tell if he's awake or dreaming. Meanwhile, Claire gets this eerie sensation, like someone's watching her. And the kids? They're hearing whispers. Yeah, whispers. Through the walls. At night. It's like the cabin itself is alive, messing with their heads. So what do you do when reality starts slipping away? Let's dig deeper into this mystery. So, here's where it gets intense. Claire stumbles upon this dusty journal hidden in a corner, and guess what? It reveals the last owners of the cabin vanished during a storm just like this one. Creepy, right? Meanwhile, Ethan's haunted by flashbacks of Anna, his late wife. Turns out, he's been hiding something major from Claire. Guilt over Anna's death. You can almost feel the suspicion creeping in, can't you? Everyone's on edge, paranoia running wild. But the real question is, what else is this cabin hiding? Stay with me, because it's about to unravel. All right, picture this. The power cuts out, plunging the cabin into pitch-black darkness. Outside, the storm howls like it's got a vendetta. Inside, the Martins are left with nothing but each other and their fears. Ethan's hallucinations crank up a notch, and he's starting to wonder if he's losing it. Ever been so scared you doubt your own mind? That's Ethan right now. The family huddles together, shadows playing tricks, tension thick as the snow outside. How long can they hold it together? Let's see what happens next. So, Alex and Lily, curious as ever, start piecing things together. They find a diary that spills the beans on the cabin's dark past. Turns out, a family shattered here. Secrets tearing them apart, just like what's happening with the Martins. And guess what? Their presence has poked the spirits, trapped by guilt, into action. These aren't just ghosts. They're echoes of regret, feeding off the Martins' hidden fears. You ever think about how the past never really leaves us? Well, it's about to hit home for the Martins. Ready for more? Let's dive in. Ethan stands there, heart pounding, as the cabin's shadows seem to press in tighter. He's been dodging the truth for too long, right? But now, with everyone watching, he finally speaks. Anna's death. It was an accident. His fault. Negligence, plain and simple. You can almost feel the weight lift off him, can't you? As the words hang in the air, something shifts. The cabin, once so oppressive, starts to release its grip. The spirits, seeking closure, seem to ease their hold. But what's next for the Martins? Let's find out. With the storm finally retreating, the Martins step out of that eerie cabin, changed but somehow closer. Imagine that relief, right? It's like a weight lifting off their shoulders. They've faced their fears, aired their secrets, and, most importantly, found a way to forgive. You ever notice how being honest can feel so freeing? They leave the cabin behind, but the lessons stick with them. United, they move forward, knowing the power of truth and forgiveness. So what does this newfound unity mean for their future? Let's see where their journey takes them next.